Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 20 College Football Playoff. We are back to the Rose Bowl semifinal game. We've got Stanford, your Pac-12 champ, number 14 seed, versus number 2 Nebraska, the Big Ten champ. It's a weird thing to think about, but this is a traditional Rose Bowl matchup. And this is matchup Agami. First time ever Nebraska and Stanford have played each other here in the SFA. A lot on the line. Final Four, of course. National championship appearance. And it's going to be a fun one. Coach Zach versus Coach Wind. Should be a good time. Stanford has the chance to be the lowest seed ever to make the national championship game. So Nebraska looking for their third trip. So a lot on the line. Of course, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty. Ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in anytime, claim an open team, set your playbooks, recruit in the Discord, and build your way to this point. Compete for a national championship. Links are in any of our descriptions if you'd like to join. And if you are a current coach, want more content, more chances to get on game day, check out patreon.com/TheSFA. Alright, should be a good one. Dogwater, make sure to DM me your raffle ticket, buddy. Yeah, Stanford versus Nebraska has never happened before. Stanford, 14 seed. You can literally just text me in Messenger or whatever, in DMs, one raffle ticket claimed. I just need the notification post-stream so I don't forget. Alright, so here we go. Let's jump into the game. Here's a look at the bracket. It's been a long road from Stanford. This is their fourth game. They've upset Illinois and Arkansas back-to-back games here. Nebraska, on the other hand, destroyed Georgia Tech and then won on a walk-off against Army. So can they do it again? Another top-tier defensive matchup. Let's jump in. Stanford led by the Silver Bullet, Corey Light. Running back, former #1 recruit DeQuinton Sims. Wide receiver, Namari Dill, SFA player Aaron Perkins, and then SFA player Harrison Gray. At tight ends, Brian Wilson. Offensive line looks like this. The offense really didn't do too well against Arkansas, but they got it done. 23 points, led by the defense, who had a pick 6. Oh, dropped my pencil. Nob Sackville here for the defensive end. SFA guy, of course. And Ovi Ugwa, the SFA player on the other side. On the interior, it's Antonio Hobbs and Michael Leonard. Darshell Wims at linebacker. Anthony Terry and Garrett Schneider, one of the best players on the defense for him against Arkansas. Out wide, Rashid Plum, he had the pick 6. Brandon Schroeder and Mark Petty, who got player of the game because he recovered a fumble and got a sack. Brent Sanders in the back, along with Vanderhosen, the SFA player. He got the game-clinching interception. And they are facing Nebraska. Coach Zach over here, led by the Nuke Jennings. Incredible quarterback. Derek White, the running back. Wide receiver, had the game of his life and the walk-off catch. Dakota Jumping Bull, SFA player. Then they got Aaron Crowell and Bernard Douglas. Christian Atkins is the tight end. Offensive line looks like this. On defense, Matt Schneider, Corey Graves, Romeo Krotz, the SFA player, and Sam Peoples. Sean DeLuca at one side, Rick Harrison, the Pawn Star in the middle, along with Tim Cream. Also got Loquan Drumstick, SFA freshman All-American. At corner, it's Cortland Holvik, SFA player. You got Aaron Smith and Javon Moodley, the SFA player. And out back, Rashid McPherson, Kendrick Holt, 90 overall transfer from UNLV. And those are the rosters. We are set for the Rose Bowl semifinal. Welcome in pizza. Should be a good game. Traditional matchup. This is the first time ever all 4 quarterfinal games neutral sites were one-score games. All 4 of them. First time it's happened in the 14 years we've been on NCAA 14. So should be a good one. Let me get the prediction rolling. Let's get some money in this hoe. Let's get some money in this hoe. Are you rocking with Stanford? Or are you rocking with the corn? Nebraska versus Stanford. National championship appearance on the line. This would be Nebraska's 3rd appearance. Stanford's 1st. Neither team has a national championship win. And a lot on the line for people in the BearCave scoring. Most people remaining have Nebraska. All right, and jerseys. I know Zach's going to want his black shirts. Stanford, we're just going to go traditional. And here we go. Very evenly matched here. 88 overall, 86 overall. Nebraska's gone through multiple top-tier defenses, so I'm not too worried about that 84 overall rating, but we will see what happens. National championship on the line. Tomorrow we'll have the Orange Bowl and the national championship. So, quick 3 games here in the next 24 hours. And we've got a rainy Rose Bowl. Oh, no. Nebraska and Stanford here in cloudy, yucky Pasadena. Oh, baby. All right, let's get her done. Stanford and Nebraska. Beautiful Pasadena. You can't really see it because of the rain. Who is going to the Natty? Will it be Coach Wind or will it be Coach Zach for his 3rd trip?
Number 88, deep to return.
Here we go. I think this would be the 2nd trip for Zach. I don't think he was the coach all the way back in season 12. I think he was still at App State then. So Nebraska will start with the ball here in the Rose Bowl. Nuke Jennings at quarterback. Snap for Nuke to start the day. He hits Dakota Jumping Bull over the middle. The hero against Army a couple of days ago.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They hit a long touchdown. His time expired. So good start here, getting his hands wet, so to speak. Pistol set now for Nebraska. They'll hand it off to Derek White, and he just barely gets the 1st down. Stanford did have the best defensive performance of the quarterfinal round. Nebraska scored the most points out of anybody in the quarterfinal. So best offense versus best defense. What will happen? Early good start for Nebraska. 4 wide. Shotgun, they'll hand it off to Derek White. He finds room up the middle. First big play of the day. Nice run there for Derek White, right up the gut. Welcoming Sparks McNasty. If you want to join, click the link in the description. I hear San Diego State's looking for a coach. So 1st and 10 across the 45. Hits his man over the middle. It's Dakota Jumping Bull again. Is this finally the year for Nebraska? This Final Four is super unique. We've never had a team lower than an 8 seed win national championship. There are 3 seeds left lower than an 8. They give it back to Jumping Bull, and he goes backwards. They're trying to get Jumping Bull involved early.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
So first 3rd down of the day. A snap. It's Nuke. He floats it open, man, and caught by Crowell. The button hook reigns supreme. 4 for 4 start for Nuke through the air in rainy conditions. Trips left. Fakes it, Yams over the middle, missed his man. Probably could have taken a little bit more time to set his feet. 25 yards away now. 4 wide. It's a keeper for Nuke. He scored twice in the quarterfinal on the ground, and he doesn't do anything here. Vanderhosen in there. Colorado transfer, recruited by Coach Moon. So 3rd down for Nebraska. Vanderhosen in the box. The snap. Nuke hits his man over the middle. He's going to be short. So decision time now for Nebraska. They choose to bring out the field goal unit. From right hash, 37 yards to take the lead. And it's good. So Nebraska leads 3-0 here in the Rose. Good start for the Corn. Very short kick. Nuke does both punts and the kickoffs, as he is a punter quarterback hybrid. So 1st and 10. Here's the first look at Corey Light. Basically a home game here for Stanford. Corey Light yams it over the middle, hits his man, Brian Wilson. The stat sheet did not look very good here for the Stanford offense against Arkansas, but they got it done on the scoreboard. That's where it matters. They're already up to the 50 here. DeQuinton Sims, his first touch of the day, goes for 2. DeQuinton Sims had a good day against Arkansas. Even though it didn't start that way. Took him till the second half to really start gashing him. So 4 wide here for the Cardinal. Snap, Corey Light, the silver bullet, yams it right side, hits his man, broken tackle, it's Harrison Gray. Or Aaron Perkins gets 26. Harrison Gray, number 2.
First down.
So 2 big plays get Stanford immediately in scoring position. Is Stanford going to do to Nebraska what Army did? Not an amazing offense. Are they going to start just scoring at will? DeQuinton Sims, he is stuffed in the backfield. Rick Harrison, the Pawn Star. I guess legally I have to say not the Pawn Star. Don't want to get sued. So halfway through the first quarter of the Rose Bowl. Offset eye. The silver bullet hits his man, almost intercepted. Rick Harrison got a finger on it. Third and long for Stanford. The snap for Corey Light. He has time, yams it right side, and he's going to be short. So now Stanford's going to respond with a field goal of their own. 33 yards right hash to tie the game. The kick is up, and it is good. So 3-3 here in the Rose. Yeah, if you would have told me, Cam, at the beginning of the season there'd be 3 Big Ten teams in the Final Four and none of them would be Illinois, I'd be shocked after the start you had to the year and Malik Phillips, of course. So 1st and 10. Nuke Jennings hands it off to Derek White, and he gets 9. Poor Cam, the little cuck bean. Cuckle bean. Hand off Derek White. He gets around to the outside. He turns upfield. Stiffy's a man. There he goes. Nice run for Derek White for 10. Up to the 46 now here for the Corn. Hand off, and there he goes up the middle for 14. Now, it's interesting to see, when Stanford last made the national championship in season 15, they went on a legacy run. They're trying to stop Stanford's legacy run here. Hand off left side, Derek White brought down by Garrett Schneider. He's been so good in this playoff. Already his 7th tackle here in the first quarter. Garrett Schneider, folks, watch out for him. Number 55. Second and 10 now. Quick throw to left side. It's Crowell, and he's pushed out after 2. So a 3rd and 8 upcoming.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. Duke Jennings fakes it. Rolls right. Yams left, and it is intercepted. It's going the other way. Bit of an arm punt. But Brandon Schroeder brings it down. He was looking for Bernard Douglas. So the first turnover of the ball game. Coach Zach talking to Nuke about his decision making, and here comes the silver bullet. Quick throw over the middle, hits his man, and 10 yards. Brian Wilson. Corey Light has always been in the shadow of Bryce Beers, who he went to high school with. Bryce Beers only ever made a semifinal, trying to eclipse his career success. 2nd and inches. Hand off to Quentin Sims, left side, and he gets the first with ease. Sims, 3 rushes, 1 yard. Another slow start here for one of the best running backs in the nation. Over wide. Hand off, Sims again goes down in the backfield. He has 4 carries, no yards. The first showing for Loquan Drumstick, SFA linebacker. Freshman All-American. He's been good. He's going to be good for a really long time here. 2 tight end set. Hand off. There goes to Quentin, and he's wrapped up after 4.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 7.
So 3rd and 7. The snap for Stanford. Clean pocket. Corey Light yams it left side, and it's caught. This time it's Harrison Gray.
That's good for a gain of 20.
Wyoming transfer.
1st down.
So fresh set of downs across the 50 now for Stanford. Trips to the right-hand side. And off to Quentin. A nice run here. He gets to the left side, 1st down.
Call it a gain of 11 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
So now to the 35. Stanford looking to take their first lead. It's a keeper for Corey Light. He's Stiffy's a linebacker. Look at the power from Corey.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2 tights. 3 down. Mike 56.
2 tight end set now. 2nd and 5. Corey, deep drop, hits him over the middle. Caught, 1st down, Namari Dill. Former gem prospect, Namari Dill.
1st down.
6 for 7 start here for Corey Light as they threaten the red zone for the first time today. Quentin Sims, down he goes in the backfield. It's Tim Cream. As we hit the end of the first quarter, we are knotted up at 3 here in the Rose. So it looks like we got a defensive game on our hands.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, watch that. Check.
Trips right.
Ready. Wide 80.
Second and 11, quick option, and down goes Corey Lights.
Call it a loss of 4 yards on the play.
Corey Graves in the backfield.
3rd and long.
Corey on Corey crime. We got Corey in the house. It's a party every day. All right, 3rd down. 3rd and 1,000,000. Corey Light, 3-man rush. Yams it over the middle, caught one-handed, and Aaron Perkins gets smoked. So are they in field goal range is the question. Not the best throw there from Corey. Field goal unit coming on out. 46 yards to take the lead. 46 yards. The kick. It's up and it is off the upright. No good. Nebraska takes over. So no score off the interception. Oh, it just barely clipped it. All right, now here comes Nebraska. We're still tied at 3. Play action. Nuke has time. Yams it over the middle. Nobody in the area.
Number 88 was the
Not sure where he was going with that.
That makes it
Rain looking like it having an impact on the accuracy. Hand off Derek White. And he goes down.
loss behind the line. Loss of 1 on the play.
Brandon Schroeder had the interception. Now gets a TFL. Third and 11 for Nebraska. The snap for Nuke. Has time, yams it right side deep. Hits Crowell in stride.
Call it a gain of 17 yards.
First down. Got around Rashi Plum on that one. Aaron Crowell been a big option early here for Nuke. They're up to the 45. 2 tight ends set. We go back to the run game. Derek White up the middle, of course, brought down by Garrett Schneider.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Back to the shotgun. Hand off Derek White, breaks the tackle from the defensive end, gets to the left-hand side, pushes through another defender, and Garrett Schneider, of course, has to bring him down.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Another 3rd down coming up. Hand off Derek White, and he's going to get the first.
82 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
62 yards already for Derek White. He's been so good in this playoff. Quick option, floats it out to Derek White, gets to the outside, runs over a man, and gets himself 8.
Gain of 8 yards.
Now 70 yards for Derek White here in the first half.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Check 59.
2nd and 2. Rose Bowl getting sloppy. It's Nuke. Has time, dumps it off. Derek White, he's pushed backwards. Not going to get the first.
No gain. 3rd down.
Great idea from the defense. Just push him back.
3 down. Check 59. Mike.
So another 3rd down here. Nuke. Yam right side. Caught by Dakota. Jumping Bow.
That's a gain of 12.
Drive will continue.
1st down.
It's the third down conversion of this possession. Great drive for Nebraska. Corner blitz. And oh, he had him open. but it wobbled out of his hand. The rain making an impact here today. 11th play of this drive. Hand off, Derek White. Vanderhosen on the tackle.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Don't let him breathe! Don't let him breathe! Play that tight deep! Don't let him breathe!
So the snap, it's 3rd and 5. Hits his man, another first down. Brutal. That's 4 third down conversions on this drive alone. 13th play of the possession. Quick throw, yams it deep and out of bounds. Stanford bending but not breaking quite yet. Second and 10. Hand off Derek White, and he is stuffed up the gut. Garrett Schneider.
4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. The snap. And down goes Nuke. He is sacked. It's Antonio Hobbs.
That'll make it 4th and 14.
So 15 play drive. Looks like it's going to end in a field goal attempt. So the field goal attempt to take the lead, 37 yards. The kick is up, and it is good. So the difference in this game is a Stanford missed field goal off the upright. 6-3 Nebraska leads. Here comes DeQuinton Sims returning the rock.
Kickoff return 21 yards.
So both teams have 2 field goal attempts. Stanford had the additional interception. Corey Light has the time, yams it over the middle, hits his man, and it was dropped. Heard footsteps there over the middle.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 here for Corey Light. Dumps it off, caught, and that's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Gaining 5 on the play. 3rd down.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me
3rd and 5 here for the Trees.
56.
Corey Light, 4-man rush, hits his man over the middle. First down, Brian Wilson.
Gain of 11 yards.
3rd catch of the day for the tight end. 9-11 here for the Silver Bullet. Hand off to Quentin Sims to the left side. He gets a block. There goes to Quentin Sims down inside the 20.
Brings him down. That's good for a gain of 26 yards. 1st down.
First big run here for DeQuinton. Red zone appearance now for Stanford, trying to take the lead.
Here we go.
Snap, they bring a blitz. He yams it right side. It's caught by Harrison Gray. What a throw from the Silver Bullet.
That makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, our first real threat at a touchdown. Sims, it's a keeper for Corey Light. Touchdown, Stanford! They take their first lead of the ball game. And it's a Corey Light keeper. So the extra point now to go up by 4. Kick is up and it's good. This is returnable for Nebraska. Gets a few blocks, pushes left side. He's still turning. It's Javon Moodley for 28. Very evenly matched game so far. Stanford has a 4-point lead. First and 10 for Nebraska. Hands off Derek White. Counter to the right side. Brought down by Vanderhosen. Welcome in, Zach. Both teams have had 3 drives. Nebraska has 2 field goals and an unarmed punt. Stanford has 1 field goal, a missed field goal, and a touchdown. 2nd and 8. Triple option here for the Nuke. He flips it late. And a look at the run defense here for Stanford. Impeccable option defense. It'll be 3rd and 7. Third down. Snap for Nuke. Dumps it off and can't get the first. It'll be our first punt of the day. So down by 4, they're going to have to punt it back to Stanford. Remember, Stanford does get ball after halftime, folks. Stanford has a chance to really put their stamp on this game. Virtually a home game. Try and become the lowest seed to ever play in the national championship. Currently, the lowest seed is North Carolina. Back in season 18, we're a 10 seed. Lost to Washington. Corey Light yams it over the middle. And oh my God, he got murdered. He got creamed. 2nd and 10. 90 seconds left. Corey Light steps up, yams it left side, and almost intercepted. He never saw the defender. Of course, the rain is going to make it tough for anybody to catch a ball. 3rd down here for Corey. Hits his man over the middle, and it's dropped. Seen a lot of drops here for the Stanford offense in these rainy conditions. This is now 10-6. They're punting it back. This is returnable from the 12. Gets up to the 28. So the Cardinal defense pick it up where they left off against Arkansas. Have not let up a touchdown to a Nebraska team that put 47 and 42 on the number 1 and number 2 defenses in the country. Dumps this one off, and that is caught by Christian Atkins. I think it might be the rain hurting Nebraska more than anything. 2nd and 8. Yams it deep, hits his man down the seam. It's Christian Atkins for 33. The first nuke of the day. Split the safeties. Here come the corn. First and 10, trips left. Yams this one left side, caught! Bernard Douglas.
That's a gain of 13 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10, under a minute left. The snap for Nuke, quick throw, Derek White drops it. He was hit by the safety, couldn't hang on the angle route. 2nd and 10. Screen pass, Derek White receives this one, and oh, guys are taking each other out on the defense. 3rd and 2. Can Nebraska keep the drive moving? Quick option, Nuke, and he gets the first. 45 seconds in a dream. First and 10. The snap for Nuke, the blitz, the yam. To the flat, turns upfield, and Atkins gets 5. Second and 5 now, 30 seconds and counting. Nobody covering Dakota. Slow to get out there. 20 seconds, the Nuke. He takes off and down he goes. It's Garrett Schneider.
Call it a loss of 6 yards on the play. Third down.
Garrett Schneider has been so damn good for this defense. Clock is running. I don't know what they're doing here. They're hurrying it up. They're going to run one last play. Not interested in the field goal. It's Nuke. Yams it to the end zone, out of bounds. So as we hit halftime, folks, Stanford leads 10-6. So they chose to attempt the touchdown instead of just taking the 3. It's been a very evenly matched game. Both teams have one. Well, now Nebraska has 2 big mistakes. The pick and then the missed touchdown. Stanford missed a field goal. Real, Cam, real. It's Matt Kerr. Or it might be Mike. As you look at the first half stats, I mean, Nebraska leads time of possession and yardage categories, but they're losing the football game. So here we go, second half action. Season 20 National Championship appearance on the line. Will it be the corn or the trees? 10-6, we got another good one shaping up today. National Championship will be tomorrow following the Orange Bowl. Handoff left side. DeQuinton Sims gets 3.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
2nd and 7. Snap, it's DeQuinton Sims, and he falls for 2. It'll be a 3rd down.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards.
Very defensive matchup going back and forth.
They can't hang with us. Mike 56.
3rd and 5. The snap to the flat, turns upfield, he'll get the first.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. First down.
Watch the run. Mike 56.
Oh, and Nuke Jennings, did you see that? Nuke has a dislocated wrist. What? Did I see what I just saw? Is Nuke dead?
Mike 56.
Oh my God, Stanford is gonna get a Mickey Mouse natty. Who is their backup?
Sims, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 3rd and 15.
Dislocated wrist on the final play of the half. Throwing the ball away, or did he dislocate it on that sack? So 3rd and 15. Corey Light yams it, incomplete as he's hit.
Perkins was the intended receiver on the play.
So can Nebraska find a way? They're going to have to rely on a backup quarterback here. We'll see who the backup is.
Return.
Henderson. So I think he started last year. Greg Henderson.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike
Quick throw, left side, ball on the ground. They're calling it incomplete.
Number 88.
Rashi Plum almost changed the game in the blink of an eye. So this isn't the worst backup ever. Nuke and Greg Henderson are pretty interchangeable ratings-wise. I think he's a 79.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. 3rd down.
So 3rd and 5.
Tight right. Three down. Check 59. Mike is 59.
Snap. Left side. Incomplete. Or short.
No gain on the play.
Or did Nuke, did he get hurt on the kickoff in the second half? I might have to review the film on this injury. So 3 and out for Nebraska. Stanford's got to go all in here. They have the lead, their opponent down to a backup.
Three down. Mike 56.
Corey Light yams it left side, double coverage. We've had backups have to play before. Most recently, it was Iowa State a year or two ago. That didn't go. That didn't work out well. But if you remember, season 7. As there goes to Quentin Sims, he gets the first. But in season 7, Iowa State had Brock Purdy go down in the playoff. And it was Hunter Deckers who led them to the national championship win over Clemson. Here's Corey Light on the keeper, and he gets 1.
Gain of 1 yard.
And Greg Henderson saved Christmas for Nebraska. They've been to the playoff 2 times before. They made the Natty both times, looking to make it 3.
Mike 56.
2nd and 9. Corey Light yams it over the middle, and it is caught this time, Aaron Perkins.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. 1st down.
Reset. Tight right. Mike 56. Mike 56. All day.
Here we go. Check. Tiger.
Motion.
1st and 10. Yams it right side, caught! There goes Aaron Perkins. Big time play for Stanford.
That's a gain of 26 on the play. 1st down.
Stanford can feel it here. They can go up 2 scores.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Mike 56. Mike 56.
1st and 10 inside the 30. It's a keeper for Corey, and he is brought down by Drumstick.
Loss of 3 yards on the play.
Nebraska's defense going to have to step up big here. Got to keep this at 1 score. 2nd and 13. Trips to the left-hand side.
Mike 56.
Corey Light over the middle, almost intercepted.
Wilson was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Three down. Mike 56.
3rd down now for the Trees. Corey Light yams it left side, caught! It's Harrison Gray inside the 5.
Called a gain of 27
Here comes Stanford.
yards. 1st and goal.
They can taste it. Looking for their first national championship appearance. If they win this, we're guaranteed to have a new lowest seed champ ever.
Three down.
1st and goal.
Mike 56.
Halfway through this 3rd quarter, it's to Quentin Sims up the guts, turns and gets 1.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Dislocated wrist, there's no way he plays in the Natty, right?
Check Mike 54.
2nd and goal.
Let's go. Light 80.
The toss to Quentin Sims, and he's tripped up over a falling defender. What a tackle.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
So to keep the game within reach,
Mike 56.
Third down for Stanford. Hands it off to Quentin Sims. Touchdown, Stanford! They take an 11-point lead. So 17-6. So right-hand side.
Number 27 with the return. Kickoff returns 25 yards.
Tight end left, tight end left. Four down. Check 59. Mike is 59.
So first and 10. Greg Henderson. He's going to take off here. He escapes and he's sacked.
Call a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up second and 11.
Greg Henderson's got to get his wits about him. They're down 14. They need him.
Check, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there. Three down.
Vanderhosen coming on down. Derek White gets a nice carry up the gut for 16.
Gain of 17 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Can they lean on Derek White and his running ability? Someone's got to step up in Nuke Jennings' absence.
Three down. Check 59. Mike.
Safety coming down there, not respecting the arm of Greg. He switches and he thankfully doesn't pitch that. That could have been disastrous.
2 on the play.
Carry on the tackle.
That'll bring up second and 12.
Second and 12 from the 39.
Four down. Check 59. Mike.
3 wide, they're pressing Dakota.
59.
Black 55, hot!
Hands it off, White. He gets most of it, if not all of it. Nice run for Derek.
That's good for a gain of 13 yards. First down.
First and 10. Can they do it again? Leaning on the run game. Another carry for Derek White, and he falls forward for 5.
A gain of 4 yards. That brings up second and 5.
Bless your heart, Zach. Bless your heart. Second and 5. Here comes the corn. Down 11.
Easy, Delta!
Greg hits his man over the middle. See if that can get him into a rhythm here. Crowell's 6th catch of the ball game. Down by 11. Hands it off Derek White, and down he goes.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That brings up second and 9.
Second and 9 for the Cornhuskers. Dakota, top of your screen. Greg Henderson, option, breaks the tackle, and he doesn't pitch it again, thank goodness.
That is a loss of 4 yards. Third down.
He's scaring me with these pitch attempts.
Tight right.
Critical third down here for Nebraska.
Mike is 59. Mike
What is the call for Henderson?
Black 98!
Henderson into the turf.
Douglas, the intended
Hit his offensive lineman, and they've got a punt. Remember, folks, their punter is also hurt, so we'll see how erratic this punt is. Out the back of the end zone. So 10 minutes left in this game day. Stanford is sitting pretty comfortable here.
Let's get off the field, G. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Corey Light, the nuke. The silver bullet yams it deep, intercepted! It's going the other way!
Holt with the interception.
Kendrick Holt, the transfer SFA player from UNLV. gives Nebraska life here in the third quarter. Can they take the bait? Henderson yams it left side into the turf. He should have just kept it on the ground.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. So we got man.
Second and 10. Jumping bull in motion. Play action. Throws it away. 2 of 6 start for Greg.
Here we go. Tight right.
Third down here for the Corn.
3 down. Check 59. Mike.
Delayed give to Derek White. Might be their best chance. He loses yardage.
That's a loss of 2 yards.
Terry up to 10 tackles now. Stanford is just all over him. And they are going for it. Not kicking the field goal.
Check 59. Mike.
Interesting decision from Coach Zach. It's Henderson. Dumps it off and down he goes. So nothing comes of the interception. Correct when Nuke Jennings dislocated his wrist. So now Stanford comes back. Corey Light tried to give the game away. Nebraska gave it right back. Corey Light yams it again over the middle. This time hits him. Matt Lee for 13.
Harrison on the tackle. The 37.
To be fair, it happened when Stanford already had the lead, so Nebraska can't claim rigged.
Down. Mike 56.
Here we go.
Play action for Corey Light. Dumps it off to the fullback. Broken tackle, and Justin Smith gets 9.
That's a gain of 9 on the play.
Two times.
That brings up second and 1.
3 down. Mike 56.
Ready. Green 90. Green 90.
So as we head to the fourth quarter here in the Rose Bowl semifinal, Stanford leads by 11. Nebraska's got to find a solution here. The 2 seed on the ropes, the Big Ten champ on the ropes.
Mike 56.
Set.
I'm on.
Second and 1. Incomplete for Corey.
Perkins, the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it third and 1.
3 down. Mike 56.
Set.
Hand off to Quentin Sims, left side, he gets the first and more.
Way to go, guys.
It's just wild to me how Nebraska is going from 42 points on the number 2 defense to 47 on the number 1 defense and now to 6 on Stanford. That's how good of defense these guys are playing.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it
This
second
might be a legacy run for Stanford. The Make-A-Wish stars are aligning. Second and 8. Trips to the left-hand side. The silver bullet. Quick option! And it's almost picked.
Dill was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up third and 8.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Third and a million now.
Ready.
3-man rush. Yams it right side, and that's a catch for Matt Lee.
Gain of 12 yards. First down.
Double tight. 3 down. Mike 56.
First and 10. Can they do it again? Run more time.
White. 80.
Stanford fans can taste it. A toss to Sims. Tim Cream gives chase. Sims gets 9.
Gain of 9 on the play. That brings up second and 1.
Double tight.
Second and 1.
Mike 56.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Stanford. Corey Light. Rolls right. has all the time in the world. He can build a house back there. Yams it left side, caught by Harrison Gray. But we got a flag.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Illegal touching in the middle of the field. How does that happen? He must have ran out of the back of the end zone.
Still third down.
Roger.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Here we go.
So third down. Corey Light yams it to the end zone, right side, and caught by Aaron Perkins! Touchdown, Stanford! That may just be the dagger! What a catch!
The extra point attempt is good.
The corn is getting turned into syrup. You guys thought Nebraska had a chance when pizza had an incentive for Nebraska to win? Are you crazy? 24-6. Greg Henderson, does he have a miracle? Now, folks, we have seen crazier comebacks. Of course, they only happen against Nebraska, not for Nebraska. Greg Henderson over the middle hits his man, Derek White, for 14. First and 10. Henderson takes off. Down he goes, hit by Vanderhosen.
That's a gain of 5 on the play.
So it's quickly looking like the first time in SFA history we're going to have lower than an 8 seed win a national championship. 2nd and 4. Henderson takes off and he's sacked.
Loss of 3 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 7.
So 3rd and 7. Greg Henderson. Down 18. Yams caught. Dakota first down.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. First down.
First and 10. Oh, ball on the ground! Stanford has it! They're going the other way! Greg Henderson coughs it up! And Stanford looks like they're going to the national championship! 5 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Who would have thought little Corey Light would be playing in a national championship game? The Quinton Sims.
Number 57 on the tackle. Call it a gain of 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tight end left. 3 down. Mike 56.
2nd and 5. Play action. And he's sacked.
With the sack. Loss of 6 yards on the play. That makes it 3rd and 11.
So the semifinal is not going to go the same way the quarterfinals went. I don't think Nebraska is getting this back to 1 score.
Defense wins championships, baby. Hey, watch that.
3rd and 11 now. And Corey Light breaks the sack, hits his throw. He gets 3.
Gain of 3 yards. 4th down.
Imagine if Vondell Bronco was their quarterback this season, or running back. Nebraska would have won. So halfway through this fourth quarter, 3-score lead for Stanford. It's now or never for the Corn. They got to score a couple of times here ASAP. 5 sacks for Stanford today. Their defense has been playing at an all-time level.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Empty set for Greg Henderson. The snap. He takes off. There goes Greg, and he gets 3.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Tight end right.
66 plays ran, 6 points for Nebraska.
Check 59. Mike. Ready.
2nd and 7. Henderson, oh, a free blitzer hits him again.
Loss of 8 yards on the play. That makes it 3rd and 15.
Looks like the offensive line might be intentionally letting him into the backfield now. Trying to injure Greg Henderson here.
They've got tight left. 4 down. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
3rd and 15. Yams it left side, intercepted. Oh, he dropped it.
Pro the intended receiver on the play. That brings up
So a 3 and out here. Stanford is feeling it now. They're up to the 35, still on his feet. 24-6. The fans can feel it.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Mike 56. Here we go. Orange streak.
And off to Quentin Sims up the gut.
with the run. That's a gain of 11 on the play.
So Stanford will await the winner of Ohio State and Penn State
3 down.
tomorrow morning.
56. Mike 56.
Ready. Wide 80. Wide.
Call it a gain of 3 yards.
To Quentin Sims, not quite to 100 yards today.
Roger.
Now down to about 2 minutes and some change.
Set. Wide 80. Wide.
Corey Light hands it off to Quentin, and he gets over the century mark.
That's a gain of 12 on the play.
1st and goal. They're trying to run up the score here.
3 down. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Ready. Green 9 check. 200 check. 200 check.
The final 2 minutes. And Sims, he gets smoked.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
So Nebraska will sit in the cup chair once again.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. 3 down. Mike 56. Mike 56.
2nd and goal.
Green 19.
The snap to Quentin, and he gets 1.
Gain of 1 yard. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Larry. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
3rd and goal. To run up the score, it's to Quentin Sims, and he scores! Touchdown, Stanford! Adding insult to injury. Only 12% of the money was put on Stanford. So 14 seconds in a dream, never say never. Can Greg Henderson generate a miracle?
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
The snap. Greg Henderson dumps it off. Dakota jumping bull. First down. 9 seconds in a dream. Motion man. Hands it off to Dakota. They are in yam range.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
The keeper for Greg Henderson.
Pearson's on the run. Gaining 4 yards. That makes it first and 10.
And as we hit triple zeros here in the Rose Bowl semifinal, Coach Wynn has done it. He was 8-4, lost in triple overtime to Notre Dame, won the Pac-12 championship, barely survived NC State at home because of an extra point missed, goes on the road to Illinois and splatters the Beanie Babies, splatters the Omahogs with defensive prowess, and then they hunt and hurt Nuke Jennings and win their way to a national championship berth. They've had to win 5 straight games here, dating back to the Pac-12 championship, to even be in this position, and they are officially the lowest seed to ever play in a national championship. The number 14 seed Stanford Cardinal will await the Orange Bowl semifinal winner tomorrow morning between Ohio State and Penn State. We'll see you then. What a defensive showing, holding them to 6 points. Incredible job, Coach Wynn. You're 1 win away from a national championship. Corey Light will play in a national championship game. Unbelievable. And we'll officially, for the first time ever, have a seed lower than 8 playing in the national championship and winning it. So 31-6 is your final. Bit of a splatter today. Nuke, he went 16-23, 136. We got to see where he went down, because I think he might have gotten hurt on the kickoff of the second half, which would be brutal. Derek White goes over 100 yards. Crowell, jumping bull. They didn't have the big play today. Harrison had 12 tackles, 2 TFLs for Drumstick and Cream. The sack for Cream. The pick for Kendrick Holt. Thought that would give him some life. And for the Cardinal, it's Corey Light, 248, a touchdown and an interception. DeQuinton Sims had 119 and 2 scores. Perkins led the way through the air. Namari Dillon went 3 for 20. Garrett Schneider, 12 tackles. He had 2 TFLs, 3 TFLs for Terry. They had 2, 4, 6 total sacks. The pick for Schroeder. Deflection for Sanders. The forced fumble was Rashi Plum who forced it. And Ovi Ugwa recovered it. So 31-6 is your final. Let's take a look at the players of the game. So DeQuinton Sims, Schroeder, Derek White, and Kendrick Holt are your players of the game. Stanford will play in the national championship tomorrow. And we will see you then. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. Peace.